Hey guys, so I have another unboxing video today. If you watched my last YouTube video, I put in the captions that I had a new gear for him on the way. He's on the floor right now, just rolling on his back. So this is special gear. It's made with biothane. You can get it for your normal dog if you want. The person that sells them is on Etsy and TikTok. Her name on both is Mountain Dog Gear. I got this for him because I want to try having him use a choke collar, a slip collar, instead of a prong collar, because I want to downgrade and work on him walking on a normal collar. His choke collar also turns into a normal collar, so I can switch it to being, so it won't tighten around his neck if I want. So once he learns to walk on a normal leash, a normal collar, I can also just keep using it because it does both. So that's a good thing. I don't have to get rid of it once he learns not to pull. I also got him a multifunctional leash. It can turn into, like, you can hook it and it'll go over my shoulders, so that way I can be hands-free. It can turn into just a big loop, so that way I can have an easier time holding it. I can attach it to another part where I can put it around my waist, so I don't have to hold him. It does a lot of stuff, and it also came with a short traffic leash that I got for him for days that I don't want him to be on a leash. Try to get this open. I love the packaging. It's filming those. This is harder to open than I thought. Stop staring at me. My boyfriend's in the kitchen staring at me. And the dog. I hope you guys can hear me because this camera's kind of far away. Oh, it feels weird. Texture's really weird. This is the multifunctional leash. I will cut to me using it after I do everything else. And here's the detachable. It can come off. It's the little traffic leash. It came with the multifunctional leash, and what I can do is have it attached to it even, so that I can have it a little longer if I wanted. It can attach to the multifunctional one. The multifunctional leash, as you can see, has a lot of different knobs because it can do multiple different things. There's different D-rings here. And then there's some up here too. And the reason why it doesn't have a handle is because this hook here turns into the handle. It's the handle part for it. And what I can do, like I said, there's multiple for a reason. This one will move. And it's not easy to move. And that's a good thing, because this is what will go and be used for putting it around my waist. And I will show that when I do it. But it's a good thing that it's hard to move, so then that way it can't slip around my waist easily. Like slip off, loosen up. But yeah, I will show what all this can do when I am done showing the rest. Sorry the video cut off, but This is the choke collar / normal collar I got for him. It is on the normal collar mode at the moment. As you can see, it's not gonna choke him here. It will once it's put on this. And it's not abuse, I promise you. It's me trying to teach him to walk on a normal collar without pulling. It just makes it uncomfortable for him. And I have it sized so it's not on his throat. It's about where his chin is, so it won't hurt him. I specifically sized it to stay around here, around his chin, closer to his chin and his ears than his actual throat, so it's not going to hurt him. If you ever get a choke collar, make sure you size it so it's higher up and not on their throat, or else they can hurt themselves. They can choke themselves to death. But I also had her put Service Dog on it. This glows in the dark, actually. But yeah, it will... I could keep this forever once he's trained to walk on a normal collar, because it can be a normal collar. And then he'll just have this on it, and I could use that for something else. And for it to be a slip collar, I move this up here. I moved it up near the other D-ring and put it on. And then if he pulls, it'll tighten around him. So, you know, hopefully he won't pull. And that's how you use the slip collar part. Choke collar, whatever you want to call it. I am going to go put these on him, and then I'll be back. So there's going to be a cutaway here that's meant to happen. And I'll show you how they work. I'm going to do the slip collar part and the normal collar part. And the leash. I'll be right back. If it'll stop recording. Alright, so we're back. My boyfriend's recording for me. I have it on the normal collar part at the moment, and as you can see, like I said, I have it sized so it can't really go down his neck too far. Once his other collar's on him, it'll stay mainly right here. I have it on the normal collar part, so this part that's the choke part is being used as the spot where to put his leash. I have the leash on the setting where it's just a handle, but I'm going to show you the other parts. If I clip it down here, I can take it, and it's this big loop. And I can put that loop over my shoulder, so I can be hands-free. And he can't go far. If I... Nope. That's it. If I put it on this part that moves, I accidentally... My bad. Again, this is the little traffic leash, so if I don't want to have a long part, I can just use this one. I'll show you that since I accidentally unhooked the wrong one. So I can keep him close to me. He won't go far. If I want a smaller leash to use on him. I bought it because I have a hard time using a leash. So if I don't want to use the whole multifunctional one, I can just use this in the store. And it's also easier for when I have him off leash, because then it's not dragging everywhere. It's hanging right at his shoulder, and it's easier to grab than on the ground. I don't exactly know why it's called a traffic leash. So let me put that back on because I accidentally unhooked the wrong one. But yeah, like I said, let me put it on the one that moves. Let me put it around my waist first. This material feels kind of leathery, but also kind of like rubbery. It's weird, but it's super strong because I had already tried to pull me when I put his collar on him, and it's not even on choke mode, and it's he couldn't pull. He gave up immediately. But yeah, if I want to have him on the long leash but don't want to use the shoulder strap or the handle, I could just put him on me like this. And this part's super hard to move, so it won't even loosen up. And then I can just walk around with him like this. And this is all it all in one leash. I have another leash for him where it's just for around my waist. But I like this one more because if I want to hold his leash and then want to change it to around my waist or around my shoulder, I can do that. Let me put this back on the normal handle mode and turn his collar into the choke part. This is what it looks like when it's just a normal collar. It's not a choke collar at all right now. I'm going to put this here instead, and this here. It will also become a little bit tighter, but it's okay because it's already actually looser than I thought it would be on him. Ooh, I accidentally pinched his fur. Sorry, buddy. And then move this up. And it's supposed to be tight, but it's not too tight because it's supposed to be able to stay here. And then if he tries to pull me, what this is gonna do, if I can turn it, his fur's in the way. What this is gonna do is tighten up on him. It's gonna make the thing tighter and it's gonna make it uncomfortable. That's why it's called a choke collar, but it's not actually choking them because it stays off their neck. It's under his chin. I don't know if you can see it. And right behind his ears. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video. So it's called a choke collar because what it does is tighten, but it doesn't actually choke your dog. It just makes it uncomfortable for them to pull you. So it will deter him from pulling me. But yeah, that's all his new gear I got for him. I am super glad I have all of this, because now I have a collar that says service dog and glows in the dark, and a multifunctional leash so I can help in the stores more when we go shopping. I can just, boop, different handle, and help pick things up. Yeah, I know you have to use the bathroom. And people know he's a service dog because of his vest and this glows in the dark, so far out in the night, you can see that. And he can't pull me around, can anybody? Anyway, we're gonna go test this out and take him to the bathroom. I'll see you guys later. It's raining out. It's gross. Dude, he's trying to pull me on this, but he can't. This stuff's super strong. Biothan is super strong, stain-proof. Look, he's trying to pull. He can't pull me. We're not going in the mud. He is trying so hard to pull me, but can't. As you can see, it's not hurting him. We're not going in the mud. No. He's using his full body strength, and labs are strong, and he cannot pull me on this. I'm taking him over to the concrete because it's muddy, and I just gave him a bath yesterday. He's no longer trying to pull me on it, like, at all. Look at this. Just my 2 fingers. He learned his lesson. He can't pull with this new collar. I have full control. For once. He can't pull me on it. He tried. He learned his lesson.